What's going on, everybody? I go by GemMint, and I am a collector of many things. I like hardcover comic books. I like large-scale figures. I've dabbled with arcade one-ups, and I've been a gamer for my entire life. I've actually been collecting platinum trophies on PlayStation since 2010, and I thought it would be cool to share my platinum trophy collection with you all today, as I have over 70, and I've caught the bug again. I've gotten a few platinums over the last few months or so. So what we're going to do is take a look at my profile over at psnprofiles.com. I go by GemMintYT for GemMint YouTube over there. And as you can see, I am currently at 71 platinum trophies. I thought it would be cool to kind of go through these, share my experience on these, and maybe we'll end up doing like a top 10 hardest, top 10 favorite platinums. As you can see, I started with MLB 10, The Show, and Heavy Rain. I didn't platinum those games. My first platinum was Mafia 2, and it holds a special place in my heart because of that. So this was on November 30th of 2010. We're talking 14 years been doing these platinums. It took me a week and 8 hours, and what's funny is I've been watching a lot of platinum-related videos on YouTube lately, and apparently they re-released Mafia 2. I don't know if there's a new trophy list for that or what have you. Oh, and let me just say this. None of these platinums are PS5 games that I platinumed and then loaded it up on PS4 and automatically got the other platinums. Not that I'm saying that there's anything wrong with that. I just haven't had done that. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Yo, this was one of my favorite platinums. Super hard because there were a couple of multiplayer trophies that you really had to grind out. And yeah, if anyone's down for grinding out trophies, definitely hit me up. I'm always down for that. Assassin's Creed 2, so I went back and I platinumed AC2. The first Assassin's Creed, unfortunately, does not have a trophy list. Let's see what we got. Call of Duty Black Ops. So this was another special platinum for me because it's a first-person shooter. That's not my favorite genre of video games. I'm more into fighting games and then action adventure than RPGs. So when I was able to platinum Black Ops, which was a new game at the time, when was this? February 2011. I was like, okay, I think I could get into this. Then I went and platinumed Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. This is just a PS3 game that I had laying around. I realized it had a trophy list. It's retro games, which I'm into. I'm an old person, so I platinumed that. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, one of my favorite Spider-Man games, and it's not an open world game. It's just like level selection, but you can play as 4 different characters. What was it? Like the classic Spidey, Symbiote Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099, one of my favorite characters, and Spider-Man Noir. I got on a God of War kick. I platinumed God of War. I think this is God of War PS3, which was a great game. Buzz TV. This was just some game that my family loaded up, which, by the way, ended up hurting me in the long run. Loading up these games that I didn't intend to get a platinum trophy for, and now it's messed up my game completion. But whatever. After doing the platinum for God of War for PS3, I went back and I platinumed God of War 2 and 3. Man, now I'm trying to think of which one is this? Is this the PS3 game or is this like the old school one? I can't even tell. God of War 1, 2, and 3. We'll see as we go. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yo, this was a super fun game. I don't want to say terrible movie. It wasn't the best X-Men movie, but it was a really good video game adaptation. And what's funny is I got the PS5 in anticipation for the new Wolverine game. All right, guys, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. This is a super tough platinum. 0.47% people have achieved this platinum. And for me, I went and got this platinum after, or maybe leading up to Mortal Kombat 2011, MK9. And I was like, nah, I got to platinum all the Mortal Kombats, which you'll see as we go through this list here. I went back, and what was difficult about this platinum, if I recall, were the combo challenges. Man, some of them are glitched. I remember a Joker one where you couldn't get it by doing the combo correctly. If you did it wrong, it would pop. The Catwoman combo was ultra rare. The Deathstroke combo challenge. The Kano. So which one was the Platinum Killer? I guess it was just trying to get all those combo challenges done. And were there any online? I don't think this is an obtainable platinum anymore because of online, no longer being available. Let's see here. Yeah, look at this. Win a chat room match, play 100 chat lobby matches, get a flawless victory online. With this game no longer being online, you can no longer platinum this game. Now, it's only for diehard MK fans. It really wasn't a good Mortal Kombat game, in my opinion, but I'm proud to have the MK vs. DC Universe Platinum Trophy. Then we got Iron Man 2. I started to go on a kick of wanting to get all Marvel video game or all comic book video game platinums, but I kind of gave up on that. As you can see, I'm a big comic book fan if you guys are new to the channel, but Iron Man 2 Platinum, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Platinum Trophy. Super proud of this. Combo challenges were insane, and that's why I didn't get the Platinum for the Ultimate version, which you'll see as we get up to it. I started going for the Uncharted Platinums, got Uncharted 1 and 2. Uncharted 2 was a great game. I feel like this was another one that had online trophies, but I don't remember them being as difficult to accomplish as Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Mortal Kombat 9, also a super rare trophy. The thing is, people have trouble with fighting game trophies if they're not good at fighting games. Like, they have trouble getting the ranked match wins for trophies. For me, super easy. That just comes naturally in playing the game. And actually, a bit of advice, if you want to get a fighting game platinum trophy and they have ranked match trophies on there, I suggest go and try to get that as early as the game release as possible. You get a lot of newbies on there, a lot of casuals. If you wait until people are all into the game, you're going to get wrecked in ranked. But what was hard about this platinum trophy was the completing mastery of all the characters. You had to do like, what, 50 fatalities, 50 this, 50 that, but you had to play 24 hours with each character, which was brutal. Let me see, where is this now? Here goes 10 ranked matches, which is an ultra rare trophy. Is this even available online anymore? Can you still play MK9 on PS3? Probably not, which would make this a dead platinum as well. Where's the mastery trophy? I think it's a gold one. Yeah, gain mastery of all fighters. Look, 0.1%, ultra rare. Even with the leave the game on overnight tactic, this was a frustrating trophy to get, but I got it. Took me a month and 5 days. May 2011. When did it come out? Sometime. It probably came out in April. I played it, day one release. I had the fight stick and all that. WWE All-Stars. This was kind of one of those platinums where I was like, just playing games just to get the platinums. I think everyone who gets into this kind of hobby falls victim of that at first. I don't even remember playing this game, man. LA Noire, I was really proud of this one too because it was a different type of game. It wasn't a fighting game. It wasn't an action adventure. I don't even know what you would consider this. Kind of a almost like Heavy Rain. I don't know what the genre is called, but I was happy to get that. Yo, Bulletstorm. Man, I might have to go back and try to platinum this. I remember playing this prior to MK9's release. It was just another one of those games I was, grinding for the platinum. And I ran into a roadblock. MK9 came out, so I got swept up in that, and I never went to get this platinum trophy. I don't know what prevented me from getting it. It wasn't really a great game. Duke Nukem Forever. I'm a big fan of Duke Nukem 3D from back in the day. It was like the raunchy version of Doom. Very cool to get that platinum trophy. Dead Nation, I got one trophy and I gave up. Nowadays, if you don't get any of the trophies, you can delete this from your playlist. I just learned that recently as I was getting back into this. But if you get one trophy, you're screwed. Dead Nation, I don't think I would ever go back and try to platinum. Let's see, Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection got the 100% on it, so you can't get a platinum on that, unfortunately. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I don't think it has, with 12 trophies. There's not even a platinum. I ended up giving up on it. I'm not really the best at MVC games. Then Spider-Man Edge of Time came out. This was at the end of the year for 2011. Took me almost 7 days. Got that plat. Infamous was a great game, man. With PS3 exclusives, I got the platinum trophy for Infamous 1 and 2. X-Men the arcade game, got the 100%. Batman Arkham Asylum, great game. And Arkham City, I got the platinum for both of those. But I gave up on Origins, man. I got to go back and try to platinum all the rest of the Arkham games. But super proud of Arkham Asylum, which was an amazing game that was linear. And then Arkham City gave us the open world version of that. Great games. Got the plat for Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. See, I like those kind of third-person action-adventure games. Crysis was a first-person shooter. I don't know what compelled me to get that platinum. I think I had Gamefly at the time, and I was just like, all right, that looks cool. And I ended up grinding out the platinum for that. Here goes Ultimate vs. Capcom 3. I just couldn't go through the combo challenges again, man. This is another one. Is the online still active for this? I don't know if I got the online trophies and if I was just working on the combos. Let's see. Oh, play an online mode for over 5 hours for 30 hours. If online is dead, then I'm never going to get this platinum. I probably was never going to go back and get it anyway. There goes Infamous 2, like I mentioned. Transformers Dark of the Moon got the platinum. At one point, I was going to get all the Transformers platinums, and I kind of gave up on that. Final Fantasy 13, this is kind of a spoiler alert for future videos, but this is one of my favorite platinum trophies, y'all. First of all, I was a huge Final Fantasy 7 fan. That was the first PS1 game that I ever owned, and I wasn't an RPG fan prior to that. That's what got me into the genre. So getting this platinum was super fulfilling for me because it felt like a tough game. You really had to learn the battle mechanics, the buffing, the debuffing, the Synergist, the Ravager, the Commando, all that kind of stuff. And I think what happened was, how long did this take me? Yeah, 1 year and 6 months. I had played the game, beat the story mode, and when I decided to go back and platinum it, I had realized that I wasn't able to get the Hold All Weapons trophy because I had sold accessories or what have you to get Gil for whatever reason. So I ended up having to start all over again. And when that final trophy popped, have held every weapon and accessory, my first Final Fantasy platinum. And it feels good to talk about it now because that's what I'm working on currently. If you saw the top of my banner, I'm currently working on Final Fantasy 16, and I'll talk more about Final Fantasy as we move forward. This video is brought to you by Bad Music, issue number 1. Following the battle at the Ninja Funk Dojo and the capture of BB, Bad Music retreats to their headquarters at the Nexus. With the love of Laser Wolf's life as irresistible bait, there's no doubt in Queen Bad's mind that her nemesis will come knocking and she's ready for them. Will Laser Wolf, JPG McFly, and Wolfgang see the trap for what it is or run headlong into disaster? Find out in Ninja Funk Bad Music number 1 in stores June 5th. So I platinum God of War 1, 2, and 3. Again, I don't know if that was OG God of War or God of War PS3. The PSP ports ended up becoming available for PS3, and I platinum both of those. Here goes me on my Marvel kick. Captain America Super Soldier, got the plat. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, got the platinum. I wasn't a big Modern Warfare guy. This was kind of like, again, coming off of Black Ops. I got Modern Warfare 2, I got the platinum. Look at this. I got the platinum for Call of Duty World at War, which is the classic. Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I got the plat for that. I would say I'm proud of it, but I used the book hack at the time. If you know, you know, and I was able to like level up super quick. See, I'm a platinum trophy hunter. I'm going to use whatever in-game exploits that I'm able to do to get that platinum. I don't give a damn. Dante's Inferno, went through and got the platinum for that. Also, as you guys notice, I don't really care about the 100%. And the reason why I don't go for 100% after I got the platinum is because oftentimes they'll come out with DLC way after the fact. I've already platinumed the game. I might not even own the game anymore. And the fact that they can change that 100% that you got initially to 82%, I don't really care. I don't feel compelled to go back and try to get the DLC trophies. Then I got on a little bit of a Madden kick. Look, Madden 2011 and 2012, got the platinums for those. That got old really quick. Oh, I'm tripping. Call of Duty World at War, I got the plat. And then here's Call of Duty Classic, got the platinum as well. So I'm very themed oriented like that. If you guys know me, I'm very OCD like that. Like, I'll try to get all the platinums for a franchise. Speaking of which, here goes Final Fantasy 13 2, got the platinum for that. Didn't love this game, I gotta be honest. I didn't like the whole kind of time travel nature of it. It didn't feel like FF13 to me. And what's funny is when I've been watching like Final Fantasy videos lately, people have a soft spot for 13 too. Gotta be honest, wasn't a fan of it. Tekken 6, I'm a fighting game fan. I'm not really a Tekken fan, but I did platinum Tekken 6. And check it out, gave up on Modern Warfare 3. I forget what it was, but I got half the trophies. I hit a roadblock somewhere, and for whatever reason, I gave up. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, got the platinum. Yo, I really have fond memories of playing this game. I feel like you don't hear anybody talking about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They were supposed to make Tekken Cross Street Fighter in the Tekken engine, but I really liked bringing those 3D characters onto a 2D plane and then having that crossover fighting game. Tekken Tag, I got the platinum for that. And then they had Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which just had a 100%. I went ahead and got that. Damn, I don't even remember. Third Strike, I got the 100%. I remember having trouble with the combo challenges on that. Street Fighter 4, super proud of this one. Another one. It's really the Capcom games that have the tough combo challenges, man. But this one, I grinded it out. Platinum with missing timestamps. I think that's because I had trophies on the system before I went online with it, and I went back and got the platinum. Marvel Superhero Squad, the Infinity Gauntlet. What is this, Legos or something? Got the platinum for that. Again, I'm a comic book guy. I was going for comic book related trophies. Gave up on Resident Evil 5. But boom, Super Street Fighter 4, got the platinum for that. Another tough-ass grind, a year and 11 months. I got this the day before my birthday, June 2012. Super Street Fighter 4. I wouldn't get Street Fighter 5, and I never played 6. I don't know if I'm ready for those grinds again, to be honest. Super rare platinum, too. 0.61%. Soul Calibur 5, I did get the platinum for that. Yo, then I played Blaze Blue. It's kind of like a Capcom themed fighter, you know, the kind of 2D pixel art. Got the platinum for Calamity Trigger. Then I went on a Prince of Persia binge. You'll see that coming up shortly, but Sands of Time got the platinum. The Amazing Spider-Man, the first Andrew Garfield movie adaptation. I get the platinum for every Spider-Man game, every Mortal Kombat game. That's always going to happen no matter what. Then I ended up getting Prince of Persia Warrior Within, then the Two Thrones. I think that was the 3-game trilogy. Damn, I gave up on Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yo, people have fond memories of Ultimate Alliance. I never really got into those games. I gave up on Thor God of Thunder. I think at that point I was like, these games are kind of not good. These, Activision movie licensed games. Gave up on Blaze Blue, Continuum Shift Extend. It was too close to getting the other one, I feel like, and I just gave up. Resident Evil Raccoon City. I don't think I've ever platinumed a Resident Evil game. Although I have the director's cut for like 1 and 2, I think for PS4. I was thinking about, I don't even know if it has a trophy list, but if it does, I was thinking about platinuming that. I like the idea of platinuming old school games, so you'll see that coming up more recent. Assassin's Creed 3, I got that plat, and I remember giving up on Black Flag, y'all. Something about the pirate ship fights that I gave up. All right, so I never completed these. Those are not even platinum worthy. I didn't platinum Grand Theft Auto 4. I didn't even try. Yo, so my most rare platinum based on PSN profiles is Injustice Gods Among Us. 0.27% got the platinum. What was the platinum killer here, man? This trophy is super rare. Let's see. Reach level 100 is rare. That's weird. Yo, I was able to spam this game with Doomsday, no problem. Play 200 online matches. This is probably dead, right? I'm sure the online is not available for this. Maybe it is. I don't really know. Complete all Star Lab missions with 3 stars. That was a tough one, apparently. Yeah, I don't even remember being combo challenges here. I think it was the Star Labs missions that might have been tough. But again, when it comes to fighting games, that's just my preferred genre, so it's no big deal. GTA 5, didn't even go for it. Lego Marvel Superheroes. I think I started that and I'm like, what am I doing? Playing Lego games for trophies now? So check this out. Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is the only game I have the double platinum for, but it was because I platinumed it on PS3 in May of 2014, and you'll see later on, my kids were playing it on PS4, and I was like, let me grab that remote, and I just grinded out the platinum for that. Here goes Black Flag. I gave up on it. I gave up on Arkham Origins. See, there was already a gap. I don't think in 2013 I was heavy into platinums. Just real life stuff. Now we're in 2014. Gave up on Origins, but Mortal Kombat's always going to bring me back. MKX. This is another platinum trophy that's like super rare. And I don't know what it is that people have problems with on this one. I don't think there were even combo challenges. Let's see. I think it's just like the ranked match stuff that really gets people. Let's see. What is the rare one? What is the platinum killer? I don't even see why people got stuck on this one. It's got to be the online trophies. Anyway, MKX, proud of that one. I have all the Mortal Kombat platinums. Injustice 2, I ended up giving up on, man. I don't know if it not because it was hard. I just didn't like Injustice 2. I didn't like the gear system and all that. I would like to go back and try to... oh, no, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's just Injustice Gods Among Us, the Ultimate Edition. Oh, so they have a platinum for that. I guess because it was released on the PS4, whereas the OG Injustice 1 was PS3. Last of Us, I just got 1 trophy for. Uncharted 4, I think I just played the story and I didn't go for the platinum. See, look, now we're in 2016. So in 2015, I wasn't even worried about platinum trophies whatsoever. I kind of skipped that whole year. And I was just playing games for fun, like Battlefield 1, I remember that. Little Big Planet 2 was my kids, same with Minecraft. Destiny, I was just playing for the hell of it. The Last Guardian, same thing. Oh, then here we go. Actually, that's funny. So this is kind of what got me back into it. Yo, 2015, 2016, no platinum trophies. Then again, my kids were playing Amazing Spider-Man 2, PS4. I grabbed it. I ended up getting the platinum. Kind of got me back into it. Here's God of War PS4. Didn't get the platinum. Marvel's Spider-Man. So here we go. This is the Insomniac Spider-Man game. Great game. Had to grab the platinum for that. Red Dead, never did it. Played Madden 2019. Didn't go for platinums. Doom. I would like to go back and get this Doom platinum trophy. I don't know if there's anything online with this. If there is, it could be dead, but I would like to get the Doom trophies, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later on. Now, Walking Dead, I do have 2 platinums for this and a 100% that I didn't get, man. This was my kids playing this. They got the platinums just casually playing. I guess they must be kind of easy to get. It's just kind of like explore all different outcomes. It's like a Telltale game. So they ended up getting those platinums for me. Good looking out. Again, big gap of me getting platinums, but Mortal Kombat 11 comes out. Had to grab the platinum for that. All right, then where we going? Some games I just tried and never really went for the platinum. Doom Eternal was a fun game. Marvel's Avengers, not so much. I kind of want to go and get this platinum for Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. I'm a huge Berserk fan, but I hear it's a very grindy platinum. I mean, 6.69% completion. It doesn't seem impossible. I would like to have that in the collection. Here's Injustice 2 that I didn't even go for the platinum. Street Fighter 5, I might have started it, but 30% completion, never got it. So Doom 1 and Doom 2, the OG stuff, I would like to try to platinum this. It has super tough platinums. I think it's co-op. You have to be online with somebody and beat the games on Nightmare mode. I might grind this out with a buddy of mine because I would like to have the old school games that I grew up with, that I loved, as platinums in the collection. Gotham Knights, I got 1 trophy, never really played it. God of War Ragnarok, I wouldn't mind going back and platinuming those recent God of War games, the PS4 one and then Ragnarok. Grand Theft Auto 5, I guess this, because I have it on PS4 and PS5. Mortal Kombat Uno, I had to grab the platinum for that. That's actually what got me back in the bug, because look, now we're in 2023. Mortal Kombat 1 comes out, get the platinum. Spider-Man 2 comes out, grab that platinum. I owned Miles Morales, which is like the game in between Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Man 2. Went and grinded that out. Look, 2 days and 21 hours. Boom. And then we get into some more Final Fantasy stuff. So Final Fantasy Rebirth's coming out. I had given up on Remake. When it came to beating all the levels on hard mode, I had all the trophies up until that. Then I start doing the game on hard mode, and I'm getting my ass handed to me. And I think I just got frustrated and gave up. So what happened was, when Rebirth was about to drop, I'm like, yo, let's go for that platinum again on Remake so that we could platinum Rebirth. And in searching for guides, I realized that they released Final Fantasy VII for PS4 with a trophy list. Now, I own 7, 8, and 9 on PS3. So these are the Steam versions. The PS3 versions didn't have trophies. So I'm like, oh, damn, that's dope. I played Final Fantasy VII with a guide, and I got the platinum, which was special for me because, again, this was the first game that I owned with PlayStation 1, the 3-disc game. I was more of a fighting game fan at the time, and I never beat the 2 weapons, the Ruby and Emerald weapon. I had beaten the story back in the day, and I even played it again on the PS3 version, and I don't think I've completed it then. But playing it with the guide, I finally did everything that there is to do in Final Fantasy VII. And that's why I like platinum trophies. It's kind of like the developer's challenge to do everything in the game that there is to do. You don't necessarily always have to 100% the game, but it's basically doing all the things that they've put into this game, and you get the most enjoyment out of it, although sometimes it can be frustrating. So anyway, with Final Fantasy VII Remake, the big thing is, you can't just beat the game and think that because you're leveled up, you're going to beat everything on hard mode. You got to max out that materia. You have to have certain strategies for certain bosses, which is the same for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, man. Super proud of this platinum because it was so hard to obtain. There were so many instances during this playthrough, and I grinded this, man, every day. It took 6 weeks or 5 weeks. There were so many instances where I thought, dude, I'm not going to be able to get this platinum. I'm not going to be able to get an A score on these damn piano missions, or beat all of these mini games on hard, or beat the Chadley legendary battles. And what are the other ones? The legendary and the brutal challenges were legendary and brutal. They were super hard. Even after looking up guides and everything, I basically had to kind of borrow elements from different guides to make stuff work. But I finally got the platinum for that. And then this is kind of what really got me on this platinum kick that I'm on right now. Mortal Kombat 1, Spider-Man 2, getting Miles Morales. I tried Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks good, don't really love it. But now I'm on this Final Fantasy kick. Got the platinum for 7, got the platinum for Remake, got the platinum for Rebirth. And I said, you know what? I got the FF13 and 13 too. Let's go back. I owned the PS3 game for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. Let's go ahead and get that platinum. Took me 9 years and 3 months because I started it back when it first came out, and I finished and I got the platinum recently. And I didn't like it at first, but I kind of really grew to love the game towards the end of it. And then I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and platinum that Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, which I've played on the PSP before. I've beaten it on PSP, but I definitely didn't do the 300 missions. So you had to do that in order to get the platinum here. And it was fun, man. It was kind of a more simpler game, but it's special to me because it's the first time that they've taken Final Fantasy, or I want to say any Final Fantasy game, and took it from a turn-based style to like a live action type of style. I do like the battle system there. That Minerva was getting on my nervas. And then the most recent platinum is Final Fantasy 15, another game that I didn't really love it when I loaded it up, but by the end of this game, man, I really grew to love this world, the characters, the story, and all of that. And now I'm currently playing 16, which is pretty cool. It's like, what if Final Fantasy did Game of Thrones? So my plan is to platinum as many of these Final Fantasy games as I can. I downloaded the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 pixel remasters, which all have trophy lists, and I've never played any of those games. 7 was my first one. And then I think I'm going to try to platinum 8, which seems pretty doable. Then there's 9, 10, and 10-2, which apparently are the hardest Final Fantasy platinum trophies to get. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Finish 16, work on 1 through 6, which I think they only take 10 or so hours for each. And it'll be fun to play those classic games for the first time. I'm looking forward to playing 6, which was the Super Nintendo Final Fantasy. And then 8, which I didn't like the junction system. I really got to sit down and learn it. And then that'll keep us busy for a while, man. So yeah, 71 platinum trophies. It is true. About 2 of them I didn't get. They were my kids. And I think my daughter's actually going to finish this Persona 5 Royale for me. She has 1 trophy left to get that platinum. So that's the Platinum Trophy Collection, 71 right now. I kind of go in and out of my hobbies. I go super hard when I like something, and I'm very obsessive. Like, I like Omnibus, I'm going to collect every damn one. I like statues, let's fill the house up with it. But I've been on this Platinum Trophy kick. If you guys catch me on YouTube, give me a follow on YouTube, on PSN Network, GemMintYT. You'll probably see me grinding there late night, working Final Fantasy 16. And again, if there's any like trophies that you're working on that I'm working on, if we share the same games, maybe we can grind them out together. But appreciate you watching. Take the time, leave a like on the video if you can. Leave a comment below. Do you collect platinum trophies? What are you currently working on? What would you like to collect? And stay minty fresh, y'all. Peace.